Hello, and thank you for joining me, Nicola Parker and Shift Rally Media at Dalton Barracks in this glorious weather for this weekend's Abingdon Rally. This weekend we're here for the Abingdon Car-Nival Stages Rally. This rally offers competitors 81 stage miles over a total of 8 stages. This is the 13th year Sutton and Sheen Motor Club have hosted the event, and over the last 12 years they've raised in excess of £120,000 for 2 local charities, Stowford House and the Army Benevolent Fund. This event is a round of many championships, including the Association of South West Motor Clubs Sealed Surface Championship. The rally boasts a strong entry of 100 competitors and has an extensive reserve list.
So I'm what they call an environment scrutineer. My colleague Dennis is an environment inspector, so he's the guy who's responsible for a whole area of making sure events like this are compliant with the environmental regulations. This event, because 4 different sports involved, is absolutely unique. It's great to have people here representing different kind of sports who can go and have a couple of beers together later in the evening. It's good for motorsport for people to mix.
You've got an event going on over there, you've got the sprint that's going on there, you've got the rally going on here, and you've got a 4-wheel drive lot somewhere.
I'm joined now with Jonathan Sargent, who is one of this weekend's co-drivers. Jonathan, this is actually quite a special event for you, isn't it?
Yes, this is a 1-year anniversary of my taking up co-driving. My first event last year was Abingdon Car-Nival, and I enjoyed it so much that I've done a few since then as well.
Going back to the most important thing for today, you're going to be our resident expert, so you're going to talk us through the stages.
Okay.
So the first stage of today, stage 1, tell me about it.
Okay, the format for the day is pretty much the same. We do 8 laps, 8 stages, about 88 miles. Each stage is 2 laps. The first 4 in the morning will go one direction. The second 4 stages in the afternoon will be a reverse. 2 laps varying through long straights, some really tight parts through the bomb shelters around the back, from junctions 4 through to 15. And then there's also a really tight curb section around the control tower, which is junction 28 and 29. So it's a matter of just keeping it as flat as you can on the straights and nice and tidy through all the twisty bits.
There is quite a lot of long open straights here, aren't there, where you can get some really high speed?
I hope so. I'll be getting quite upset if we don't. Yes, 17 to 20, there is a chicane in there, but it's pretty much flat and fifth all the way down that. And then 20 to 21 up to the hairpin at 22 as well.
Now this event, it's obviously very well known because it gives the competitors such an awful lot of mileage throughout the day, which kind of makes it quite different from other single venues, but it's also known for being very hard on the cars. So what would we expect to see, how would we expect to see that affecting the cars today? Would it be tyres, would it be transmission?
But there's a good mixture of very good runway and also a lot of concrete, which will wear the tyres out if you choose the wrong compound. But you're also throwing in there gravel in the complex, and in the afternoon there will be some grass sections as well, which not too slippy, but it's very bumpy, very rough ground. Hopefully it won't break the suspension through there.
Hopefully not. Okay, Jonathan, we'll catch up with you later on during the day, and hopefully you'll be able to talk us through how the stages have changed or whether or not they thought they'd be how they've turned out.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. An accident on stage 1 resulted in its cancellation and that of a further 2 stages. The organisers pulled out all of the stops and the competitors still managed to get some mileage. Okay, Jonathan, we've had a slight delay to the event this morning, cancellations of stage 1 and 2, which has also meant, unfortunately, we've lost stage 8 as well to make up time. So we've seen a change in some of the stages. So what kind of changes have they been?
We've lost the area around the conning tower, which was where the long hairpin rights over the surface change in the curved area was, which might not be such a bad thing because it was not one of my favourite parts of the venue. But we've still got the very long straights with the bus stops in them, and we've got the complex around the military equipment, which is just a bit mad, really. They're attacking square rights with cranes and bulldozers, all sorts of places, all over the place. It's just mad.
You were talking to me on your diagram about around junction 16. You've got some concrete walls and
yes,
kind of good cuts that could be made, but you're dicing between concrete and grass.
Yeah, we come off the main runway. There's a bit of a chicane to slow us down, and then we've got a speed bump which has got a nice little cheeky cut over the grass. If you dodge the signpost, and then you're immediately into a square right through the wall at junction 16. So you get that wrong, it's solid concrete. It's a bit of a head down moment for the co-driver and hope for the best.
Throughout the day, the stages saw a heavy retirement rate of 25%. Jonathan, our resident expert in car number 57, and his driver Kevin fought hard and gained 25 places, finishing 32nd overall and 12th in class. So Jonathan, end of the day, how was the last stage for you?
It ended too quickly for us. We were really getting into our rhythm with the new setup with the car. It was shortened last stage because of today's events, but we went for it. A bit of a fuel problem at the end spoiled it for us, but we managed to improve our class and overall position, so we're very happy with that.
So as an overview of the day, how's it been event-wise?
It was a very, very difficult start to the day with the accident. It's good to know that all involved are okay and are going to make a recovery. The organisers handled the situation very well and saved the day by reducing the event, which I think everybody will agree was best job considering the circumstances.
So here we are at the end of the day, the Abingdon Car-Nival 2009 stages at Dalton Barracks. It's been a very eventful day, but competitors have still managed to get 5 out of 8 stages, and it's been a successful day had by all. Our special thanks would obviously like to go to all of the marshals, the paramedics and the rescue crews, the unsung heroes that go into every single event like this, and of course, the event organisers. Thank you for joining us today. I've been Nicola Parker, and we've been Shift Rally Media.
The winners of the 2009 Abingdon Motorsport Car-Nival stages, car number 1, Stephen, and you've won Thursday.